promise. Sweep! Them are wicked. Sweep! PNP. Sweep! Everybody. Sweep! Like a push broom, so we put them na the tree. Them a rubbish. Bunting push them up in a heap. Anyway music a play and anyway dance a keep. We are sweep! Sweep! Me see Bunting a sweep, Dayton a sweep, Julian a sweep, Mark and Peter Philip tweet, Angela sweep, Ian a sweep, Paul will a sweep, Azan a sweep, Luther. You can move your foot if you want it, no hard for you do it. Bring them round in a circle, move to the beat, from the dumb to the blind to the strong to the weak. Them a sweep, them a sweep, them a sweep. You know the PNP party line out in the street. Them want lock up the vibe and the music so sweet. Them surprised to the vibe when them pull up and seat in the street. We a sweep, we a sweep, we a sweep. Like a push broom, so we sweep, we put them na the tree. Them a rubbish, bunch them push them up in a
the Jamaica Labour Party has sought to politicize an issue and trying to spread the rumor that the PNP does not support the police. I want you to listen to me carefully. Dressing up in blue suit and blue frock no means say you support police. No. I have been a police officer for over 41 years. I was a general secretary for the Police Federation, where we represent the welfare of the police officers. I was the vice chairman for the Officers Association. And since I have announced myself as the MP candidate for Central Kingston, every police officer that I've run into, they will say to me, Mr. McGregor, will find somebody that can represent for the police in Parliament. Listen to me. With Steve McGregor representing for you, my officers, you have somebody that can negotiate. You know that? I was a part of the team that negotiated the best settlement for police ever in the JCF. So don't let them try to fool you to think that the PNP is not for the police. We're for the police. But listen, we're for transparency. We're for professionalism. We're for accountability. So we will support the body-worn cameras. Yes, because we want accountability. We'll also volley for other less lethal weapons to be used in your effort. We'll also put things in place so that you're properly trained to manage critical incidents. Because I'm seeing too much incidents on the road where it seems as if the police don't have control over it. This is a trained and proven police officer for over 41 years. So when I represent for you, you know that I'll be speaking of what you need and what is right for you. So don't let nobody fool you and try to tell you that the PNP is not for the police. Yes. I want them to hurry up and pay the retroactive payment that they have for the police and other government workers, because they are waiting until close to when they call the election as if it's a special favor that they are doing for these workers. It is something that they are obligated to do. Yes. Our spokesman on national security commended the police, and I will go along and endorse what he's saying. We endorse what the now Commissioner of Police is doing. And I see where he's putting some young officers out there on the streets, because they are not resting on their laurels to say the little decrease in murders. We have seen this before. So for it to be consistent, you must put officers out there who can go and connect with the citizens and make the citizens the central focus on any crime strategy that you are using to police them. The citizens must be the central focus.
So I'm here today at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. I came and I made myself available. I presented myself at an event which was really a grand PR effort. Again, another PR effort by this group. What took place today? A ribbon cutting for a section of the Cornwall Regional Hospital, an administrative section, a fraction of the Cornwall Regional Hospital. And the minister in his address would like us to the mayor, would like us to believe that this is a big day. A big day after 8 years of this hospital under renovation, 8 years of billions of dollars being spent. But then again, the minister wanted us to believe that it's not a cost overrun. It is actually a rescoping. And because, in his words, it's a rescoping, that there's no reason for there to be any concern because it's money well spent. Well, I'm here to tell you, as a citizen of this parish, as a resident of this constituency, that's not a simple thing. This is reason for us to be concerned because for the last 8 years, people of Western Jamaica have not had answers. We have taken this long to open an administrative section, a fraction of the hospital. Is that acceptable? I think not. So let us not glorify and make it seem like it is bigger than it really is. Some work was done, but not enough, because still, I don't want to have to come to the hospital here. Because while the doctors, nurses, and other support staff have been given themselves, best of themselves, under trying circumstances, they have been asked to operate under less than desirable circumstances for the last 8 years. And when we form government, when the People's National Party forms the government, we are going to have a forensic audit of this entire thing. Because $20-odd billion later, and we still don't have a hospital. Another PRing over the people, prioritizing PR over people. And today we are saying it is time we prioritize people over PR. Today, I came here because I needed to see for myself. I did not want to be told what was happening here. I came and saw for myself that this is another attempt by the government to gloss over the realities of what we are faced with every day as citizens of this country, as citizens of Western Jamaica. It's not acceptable, it's not sufficient, and we are not here to just accept that it should be what it is. Cornwall Regional should be further along, and according to the minister, the only reason that Cornwall Regional is not finished is because of COVID. That had it not been for COVID, it would have been finished. Again, we don't accept that. We do not accept.
I'll just sum up based on, and then we will go into questions. But having seen the government's willingness to distort conversations to suggest things are impossible that are already happening, will indicate that the Early Childhood Commission has a professional development activity on the 19th to the 23rd of May, for which the cost is $20,000 and $15,000 if you're an early bird. That is only one of possibly many hours that you would have to face for professional development. So as we are speaking, there is indeed this probability of cost. We're also wanting to make it clear that we are not against registration or regulation. What we are against is the approach. As have been indicated by our proposals, we are not against the licensing, the registration, or the renewal. However, we feel, if I may repeat, that we should merge registration and licensing into a single streamlined process. Extend the licensing period from 5 years to 10 years for stability. Introduce 6-month grace period for license renewal after expiry. Require police record only once unless there is a reasonable cost to request another. And fund the Jamaica Teaching Council through direct government subvention, not teacher licensing fees. With 30,000 teachers, if the licensing fee is $20,000 per teacher, they would have taxed the teachers $600 million. If it is that this is so necessary, it should be funded by government and not by the teachers paying fees. We are not against continuous professional development. In fact, we are very much in support. As we have recommended, if I may repeat, mandate all required CPD courses to be free or fully subsidized, such as the example that I've given just a minute ago for our teachers. Grant CPD credit for in-service accomplishments such as mentoring, leadership, and school contributions. Create a national CPD portal that is accessible online and offline with rural access guarantees. Introduce a 6-month grace period so that difficulty can be considered for persons who have not completed CPD in cases of hardship or in cases of pregnancy. We go further, provide tangible incentives for CPD completion, such as increments for salary, promotion points, or public recognition. It is important that the public recognize a trend in the approach to the Jamaica Labour Party's efforts. We saw it when the PNP had to go for a constitutional challenge to NIS, which was another big stick approach to any form of formalization. No carrots were mentioned. Overreach into homeschooling, volunteerism, and online education. Indeed, there are already systems in place to ensure that homeschooling have to go through certain hoops. Now, they are proposing that you can only teach your own child or you must be registered. I myself is at risk because volunteerism is now based on being ad hoc. I go every Saturday. Therefore, that is no longer ad hoc. So the private tutoring is at risk. And also, they have now policed online tutoring, but only for Jamaicans because they can't police overseas online tutoring, taking us out of the competitive space as it relates to that. A person who have a actuarial degree or a mathematics degree, but not a trained teacher, can't go online and work out the CXC past paper for persons who are trying to address. We're not against regulation, but we ask for Section 4 to be amended to clearly exempt community volunteers, such as Ms. Dassa up in a dying community who has taken on the responsibility of hosting students on our veranda for our veranda basic. Private tutors below a certain teaching threshold, and church and informal instructors. Introduce a volunteer class registration without fees or full regulation for non-profit, non-formal educators. Create separate regulatory categories for full-time professional teachers, private tutors, and informal educators. Protect parental rights and educational freedom by shielding homeschool groups and co-ops from criminalization. And also support educational innovation, ensuring that the law does not suppress community-based initiatives. Indeed, we are not against teachers being fit and proper, nor are we against teachers being competent to teach. However, we want these to be defined so that they can be cognizant of what fit and proper is before they face the music. Also, we hope that they understand fully what competent to teach is, as many teachers are fearful that this may be sneaking through the back door, performance pay. And there are some people who say, oh, it's the teacher's fault. I want to make a bet with any Jamaicans willing to take it up. Swap all the teachers from Campion to Holy Trinity, and swap all the teachers from Holy Trinity to Campion. And you tell me if Campion will become Holy Trinity, and Holy Trinity will become Campion. The reality is that that will definitely not be so. We want to require the council to issue written reasons to protect persons. We are not against regulation, but we are against the punitive nature of this bill. Establish a legal defense fund or provide state-sponsored legal aid for accused teachers. We have already seen this happening with the police when they face indicum. Even after they're cleared, they're punished with the cost of legal representation, sometimes up to millions of dollars, though they are cleared. So therefore, we want this legal defense fund to be set up. And if there's any fee, it should go directly to the legal defense fund. Guarantee the right to face and respond to one's accuser. Prohibit double jeopardy. Guarantee salary continuation while you are in the process of appeal. And implement a proportional penalty framework so that the cost of teaching without a license isn't almost.
There comes a point in each person's life where they are tasked with an important decision. A decision that may affect not only them, but also their country.
Change gon' come, oh, yes it will.
A decision to keep things the way they are. Or a decision that will bring meaningful change. We choose change to provide wider access to homes and land ownership, for good health care.
There's a travel advisory issued by the U.S. State Department advising of the poor state of our hospitals and the prohibitive costs associated with accessing private health care.
And access to quality education from early childhood to the tertiary level. A change to decrease crime and give our youths a chance. A change from unfulfilled promises to renewed trust. A change from corruption to good governance.
If I were in your position, I would take for myself and hand over to someone else who is not compromised.
We choose a Jamaica that is run democratically, not autocratically. We choose a Jamaica where if you break the law, you pay the price, no matter who you are. If, like me, you truly want a better future for all Jamaicans, not just a few, then make the decision to choose change for yourself, for your family, and for Jamaica.
Now, I have been identified with several projects, as Sister Bev has told you. But there's something which is happening in the country where a tale, a narrative is being developed as if nothing was done by the People's National Party government for 18 years. A narrative which seems to be taking root in certain areas. So let me just highlight a couple of these things. The Montego Bay bypass, for argument's sake. The Montego Bay bypass. That was a project which was conceptualized and developed at the Development Bank of Jamaica while I was the CEO. In February 25th, 2003, February 25th, 2003, after serious negotiations, the government of Jamaica signed an agreement with the government of Malaysia for the construction of the Montego Bay bypass. That was done in Malaysia on February 25th, 2003. The government of Malaysia committed to fund the project, which then was estimated to cost 70 million US dollars. 70 million. That was the cost which was estimated to build the Montego Bay bypass. Substantially along the same route that it is being done. 70 million. The government of Malaysia committed to fund 60%. 60% of that, or 42 million, with the Jamaican government only have to put in $28 million. It's a generation, 20 odd years have passed, And that is when the highway, the bypass, is being constructed. At a cost 4 times that which it would have costed us in 2003, 2004. From 70 million to 280 million. 4 sevens, not 28. Thanks. But what is happening is that there is a total disconnect. It's as if that project was not conceptualized by a previous administration. That is what is happening. That is the narrative that is being spread around the place. As if nothing was done during the People's National Party's term in office. That nothing was done. It has even got so bad. And I'm not using the term bad mind. You understand? I leave that for other people. They are changing or have changed the name of Highway 2000 so as to not associate it with the period of the People's National Party. To Trans-Jamaica Highway.
Yes, sin. There's one more. Big up Rima, my yard. Big up Jungle. Big up my Prime Minister yard, Jungle. Big up Michael Man, the yard, Jungle. Saying, I'm just want to big up everybody in Jamaica.
Comrade Humes Johnson, Comrade Danny Farrell, link me on the stage now.
Yes, give thanks, Rastafari. One more piece, there them say, the boss are forward, you know. Jaja. So that's say. Everyone is gonna love this. You will never forget this. Marky G, give. Oh Lord, hey, hey. Everyone is gonna love this. You will never forget this. Marky G, give it you niceness. Ain't I? Guarantee you happiness. Yeah, everyone is gonna love this. You will never forget this. Marky G, give it you niceness. Ain't I? Guarantee you happiness. Some say them a cat eye. Some say them a dark eye. But while the lions are here, clear the past, that I make sure they have a special road to walk. For everyone is gonna love this. They will never forget this. Marky G, giving them niceness. Ain't I? Guarantee your happiness. Sherry promised not to break her vow. Oh Lord, she promised, trying her best to remain faithful somehow. Somehow. Sherry, pull up. Love the item from the heart, saying, Selassie, it's been a pleasure for work out for my people that will love me and put more in my heart to say. No man is an island, no man stands alone, and never tell yourself that you are the worst. You are the best thing that God has ever created. Remember that. No matter your hard times, no matter where you face, PNP, one nation, one market, one Ebro Chahim market, one Burkina Faso, Jamaica. Love you! From the heart, Nicky says that Selassie, Rastafari, every time. You see me?
Comrades! Comrades!
When there was darkness, you created light. I was nothing, and you gave
Comrade Humes Johnson, asking you please link me by the stage. Thank you.
You tried me by fire just to make it right. Hear my prayer, Lord, and answer my cry. Oh, I want you to keep me as the apple of thine eye.
Sometimes I fall to my knees and pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let today be the day. Sometimes I feel
Bring the house down.
like I'm gonna break,
What you saying?
but I'm holding on to a hope that won't fade.
PNP River come down a bank to bank.
Come, Jesus, come.
Who could it be?
We've been waiting so long
Father God in the
for the
midst.
day you return to heal every hurt and right every wrong. We need you right now.
Selector, let me hear the choir a little. Let me hear the choir a little.
Deep down, I
Look like this is the PNP choir.
there'll be
Western St. Mary choir at work.
there'll be no change.
Comrades, how you feeling?
For I know and in the end he will stand up. For I know Redeemer lives, and in the end he will reign on the earth. Though my flesh it be destroyed, yet with my eyes I will see God.
Comrades, me love the sound of the Western St. Mary choir. Comrades, Western St. Mary, how you feeling? Where the coronel comrades them there? Let me hear it from the girl division. Is retreat division in the house? What about my Boscobel comrades? The mighty Araka-Bessa division. Comrades, as you know, we don't start PNP thing without inviting the presence of the Lord. And so I want to invite Comrade McKnight to lead us in prayer. Comrade McKnight.
Good night, comrades. A God we say, and a God we do, and no be a man, no stand no chance round here. Let us pray. Most loving and righteous God, we thank you for today. We bless you, O Lord, and we give you thanks and praises because you have shown us that you are ready to deliver Jamaica from the hands of the wicked. We thank you, O God. And even now, as we are about to spread your word and others will hear, let the word go forth. but time come and God is ready to deliver Jamaica. Amen. Hallelujah.
Step up and wave your flag.
I want to invite
and wave your rock. Step up.
I want to invite all divisional chairmen from Western St. Mary to the stage. All councillors and divisional chairmen from Western St. Mary to the stage now, please. Comrade Omar Newell in the house. I need to see you on stage. We're getting the PNP show on the road. Araka Bessa, talk to me. Yeah. Comrade Natalie Da Costa from the Coronal Division. Comrade Natalie to the stage. Comrade Humes Johnson, Retreat Division. All councillors, big up Coronal Division. Comrade Natalie Da Costa in the house.
Yeah. You're my African queen.
I need to see Comrade Melva Humes Johnson on the stage.
Just like the sun, light up the earth.
Comrade Javon Byfield.
The only one I ever see with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in way with your astonishing.
Comrade councillors, Comrade Raman Henry, we're in your place. You need to be on the stage. Comrade, it's time to get the show on the road. Comrade Raman Henry, Araka Bessa Division Councillor, you need to be on the stage. Comrade Javon Byfield, Gale Division, you need to be on the stage. Comrade Humes Johnson, we need to see you up here. It's time we get started. It's been a long day. The comrades have come out in their numbers to send a message to such man that Western St. Mary will be returning to its rightful owner. PNP time now. Give me a tune.
Wave your rock. Step up PNP, we don't come to play. Step up to a far a better day. Step up, come out to vote. Make sure you're on the winning boat. Step up, vote PNP. Progress to Jamaica, progress to we.
Comrade Tyrese, why you from the Arakabessa Division? I need to see you, sir. Comrade Tyrese, Arakabessa Division, I need to see you on the stage.
Step up with the very best team, with Sister P at the head of the stream. Step up cause PNP manage the best. No other party can ever contest. Stepping it together, making it right. As our economy starts see the light. Step up with love and caring. Step up with hope and sharing. Step up.
Comrades, you like what we're going today? You love it? You're ready for Marky G? You're ready for Arville Woodbine? You look like you're ready. So if you're ready for Comrade Woodbine, me want you hear you say, time come. Let me hear you say, Woodbine time now. Woodbine time now. Woodbine time now. Time come. One Arville Woodbine.
One bag of gold medal pan me now. Champion boy, you know the damn thing.
The next member of parliament, Western St. Mary.
Man, shell on the goddamn boy. That's where everybody hit the champion boy.
Hear the man.
The long times boy. The bush never been the champion boy. Now man, I do my songsters boy. Flight every week, me and the goddamn boy. Yeah, yeah. Just bust up by a mansion boy. Champion, me and the champion boy. Yeah, yeah. I'm on a name, I'm on a fame, I no need no more driver. I need a money counting, I get a 9. Sometimes I can't take this life up.
Comrades, I want you carrying the MP. I want to hear you wing the name. One Harville Woodbine. Let me hear you say it. One Harville Woodbine. Woodbine time now. I can't hear you.
One bag of gold medal pan me now. Champion boy, you know the damn thing. Pan a podium and sing and temper. Man, shell on the goddamn boy. That's where everybody hit the champion boy. Have a rich gal in the long times boy. The bush never been the champion boy. Now man, I do my songsters boy. The week me and the champion boy. Yeah, yeah. Just bust up by a mansion boy. Champion me and the champion boy. Yeah, yeah. I'm on a name, I'm on a fame, I no need no more driver. I need a money counting, I get a 9. Sometimes I can't take this.
All right, comrades. It look like we're ready. Comrades, let me hear you put it together for His Worship the Mayor. One, Comrade Councillor Fitzroy Wilson. Western St. Mary. Yo. Western St. Mary, we just start the race. It's not time to get weary. All right, comrades, we are kick it off. We are going to kick off the show. Comrades, Sunday night in the retreat division, we put on a show with some young youths because we want the world to know that a youth say Harville Woodbine. And so since we in a Rockabessa division, I want to bring to you from the Western St. Mary Wayo, more specifically from the Rockabessa Wayo, I want to bring to you a young, a strong, a vibrant comrade, intelligent. I'm going to leave the rest for him to tell you. Help me welcome Comrade Tyrese. Comrade Tyrese, come take it away.
Them want know when me have a knock, ken crocodile, man a boss. Make it light up your life like pepper light like Christmas or tomorrow. Make it shake, rock a backward, like you shoulda name cave time flyer bag of that. I know say Russian I did not link up against Rider night.
Good night, comrades. Good night, comrades. Good night, comrades. When I say time, you say come. Time. Firstly, I must give the Most High thanks for him. For if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here tonight. I would like to also welcome our party leader and future Prime Minister, Mark Golden. The MP candidate for Western St. Mary, Comrade Omar Woodbine. His Worship, the Mayor of St. Mary, Councillor Fitzroy Wilson. The councillors of Western St. Mary, Councillor Henry, Councillor Byfield, Caretaker Humes, welcome to you all. Members of all the groups, including the PNP YO, a special welcome to you. And you, the members of the 5 divisions of Western St. Mary, a hearty and special greetings to you all.
Comrades, this is a serious time. Because guess what? Time come. Jamaicans are tired of the labor pain. And it is time for a change. And unlike the others, Omar Woodbine is a man of integrity who is for the people and who has the people's best interests at heart. And when it comes to a suitable candidate for the seat of Western St. Mary, Omar Woodbine is the right decision.
Hear the youth, man. Hear the youth, man. Comrades, the show is on the road. And so, in Western St. Mary, we always have some friends who celebrate with us. And so, comrade, I want to bring to you for 2 minutes, Councillor Caretaker from the Hampstead Division in Central St. Mary, the PNP bastion of Central St. Mary. Help me welcome Comrade Vivian Silveira.
This one goes out to all my women, you know, my strong women. So amazing how this world was made. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail, oh, that woman. With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put a smile upon your face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate strength of a woman.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade, you're going to win. Comrade Mayor, other comrade colleagues, councillors. Wait, Comrade Lana, big up. Comrades, pleasant night. Comrades, are you ready? Comrades, are you ready? Comrades, 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 when we're done with Bobby Montague, we have to drive the police car them. Never again. Comrades, never again can we supposed to get car and can't drive them. The police are going to drive them. Comrades, you have to ensure that you put in your MP. Because labor right not even business with themselves. Much more me and you. Comrades, comrades, then thieves are till. Comrades, nothing left where they're not thieves, so we have to ensure we get them out. Comrades, you see the road them. You see anything for smile about? Comrades, you see minimum wage $1,000. Anything for smile about? Comrades, I feel me and your pitney I go school and you see the cost of food. Anything to smile about? So what we are going to do? We have to get them out. We have to vote them out. But comrade, you have to do the groundwork. You have to do the groundwork. You have to go out and canvass. Know which part the voters are that on the day on a fumble. when Comrade Woodbine get the mic, not even you see him to catch him. Because of who not push him. So comrade, if you not say one Avil, let me see you now. So comrade, in order for you to have one more golden, we have to have Avil. So comrade, me I depend on you to do the political work that we get the MP them and get out Bobby Montague with his teeth himself. Alright?
Hey, don't know my stuff. Hey, just know my stuff. Hey, don't know how them a go let me not hungry before. How them a go let me not stumble before. You have to make it when you're humble for sure. Crips in a cup and none around me a pour. How them a go like me born in the riches. How them there when man asleep on the floor.
Comrades, the woman body man. Comrade Silvera, when we win this and mark call the next local government election, we are come down Armstead, come back you up and make sure you win. A PNP have to run the Walla St. Mary. And comrades, if PNP run St. Mary, we have a little place in a Western St. Mary where me hear them a talk about a labor right place. Well, me, I tell you, say, I lie them I tell, because Avil, I go bring in some votes from up there, so we are going to win the division then at the general, we are going to win it in the local government election, and so I want you help me welcome the caretaker for Coronal Division, Comrade Natalie Da Costa. I go run out labor right out of the Coronal Division.
Everything I gonna make sense soon. Take a band-aid and put it over the wound. Tell them yellow moon. Well. No man don't perfect. No, we have our vices and our flaws. They want me to stumble. I go so hard. I take no pause.
Comrades, good night. I'm not hearing you. Comrade Chair, His Worship, Comrade MP in waiting, councillors, former councillors, councillor caretaker, one love. Comrades, I am so elated to stand here tonight to address you. Today is sort of an historic moment for us. Because normally these tour would normally start in the Mayor's Division or the Arakabessa Division. But this tour actually started in my division today. Carrying on, people, let me hear you! Comrades, we are in it to win it. We done lotion, pet, and powder. It's time for us to take it. We have one PNP warrior. He decided to fight. He said, I'm tired of the foolishness. So brave he laid his plan. So fierce his courage shot. That up and down in Western St. Mary, one man turned idiot and up and down like mad ants. You know, sit down here. Today was only the beginning. The beginning. Comrades, we have a lot of work today to do. I thank you today personally for coming out, especially those in Coronal Division. You made me proud. Coronal Division, I can tell you, no retreat, no surrender. We're taking it to them. The word is love.
No retreat, no surrender. Forward ever, backward. PNP time now. Comrades, I want to let you know, because you're such a great people, you're on international TV. Help me big up BOJ TV in the house. Western St. Mary, your name gone abroad. You're streaming live across the world, sending a message at PNP time now. Big up BOJ TV. Comrades, I want to bring Arakabessa, it look like you're back. Arakabessa, the mighty Arakabessa, when I see a turnout like this, I know PNP River come down bank to bank. Comrades, while Natalie was speaking, we had some guests coming in, and I just want to heal them up while they are here. I see the next member of parliament for the PNP garrison of Central St. Mary. Help me welcome Comrade Emmanuel. Big him up. Comrades, because you've been on the road so long and you've been such good comrades, I want to ensure that we don't keep you too long. Although it's a party night and we don't want to go. Anybody ready to go home? The party can't done tonight. But I want to bring to you from the mighty Arakabessa division a young man, and we say we call upon you, young man, because you're strong. Help me welcome from the mighty Arakabessa division, the one house, not a small house. We not talk about a little room. Help me welcome Comrade Councillor Raman, Big House, Henry.
Go for the bag, me never fumble. Dark, and me no humble. Did I feel bunny line, no one to run to. From black eye class, look what it don't do. From black eye class. Jail leap on the lane, girl, in front too. Put a 3-story house in a jungle. Tell the squad, you no see me, I feel uncle. Giant in my iPhone, now when me call it.
Where are we tonight? Is this a Arakabessa division? No, sir, that's not a Arakabessa division nice. PNP, all comrades, all Marquis comrades, all Omar Woodbine comrades, let me hear a bigger shout for PNP today. We look good. I see about 5 to 6 to 7 different motorcades taking place today. One at the time we dip on one road and them say around there so then gone, and when we go around there so they say no around there so, and then we go around there so they say down there so, and then when we look we see more vehicle come from so. PNP River come down bank to bank, let me hear some noise to PNP.
Yeah, PG. Dog them, I'm dog them. Nothing too can't talk out for me, this is dog them. That's a genocide.
My dog them are feelings.
Hold it. His worship set up a retreat. We now follow the Prime Minister and call the people them no dog. Neither will labor right people them, because we have labor right people too, you know, because you see when everybody up here so win, we're responsible for the whole Jamaica. And we are take care of the community and we are take care of the youths them. We not come for disrespect no hard work in Jamaica, and we are put out them effort to build the country. Big up everybody. We say one Jamaica, we say one PNP, and we say one Jamaica. Say one Jamaica for me. My selector work with me, you know, because I want to bring some energy to the stage tonight. Our Arakabessa division with there. And we are represent Omar Woodbine today. We are represent Marky G today. It is a must, people. Let me get down in some serious points now, alright? Some more will listen to these points that I'm going to put forward. Us being here today is not just to enjoy ourselves. It is not just to enjoy...
if you love market, come. If you love market, say time come. The next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Time come, comrades. Time come. Me area. Next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Western St. Mary. The next Prime Minister of Jamaica to Western St. Mary.
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Whoa! Look at the people raising up. The whole Jamaica waking up. Get ready for go with gold. In the man with passion and of purpose. From Kingston straight to
one market.
Gold in them say. Get ready to make up a new way. A new way. Yo! The entire Jamaica know. Golden are the best and it's show. When Golden step on the road, the people are really see love. Whoa!
One market.
Every Jamaican, put your hands up so.
Western
St. Mary. On your mark, set, go. Golden, you're ready for the road. Hey! My Golden, you're ready for the road. Ha! My Golden, tell them go with Golden, go with Golden, go with Golden, go in Golden, we going with Golden, go with Golden, go in Golden, we ready for the road and we moving with Golden, go with Golden, go with Golden, the one mark Golden, we got Golden, going with Golden, go with Golden, go with, hey! Golden, 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 everybody say the name, Golden,
keep it,
Golden,
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 keep it,
everybody say Golden, Mark, Golden, real, Golden, wow, Golden, clear out the way when we're strolling. So put your hands up so, every Jamaican hands up so. Time come that we know, on your mark set go. Golden, you're ready for the road. Ha! Golden, we're ready for the road. Whoa! Just tell them we're ready. You know it's golden.
Yo, man!
You know it's golden.
You want Jamaica that knows say you
all right.
The People's National Party.
Roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll it, roll it. Arakabesa, how are you feeling about Mark Golden being up here tonight? And let me stop Sir Rokobesa alone because this is a Western St. Mary thing, don't it? Western St. Mary, are we ready to take back Jamaica from the hands of which it lay? Are we ready to make Mark Jefferson Golden the next Prime Minister for Jamaica? And listen, this is not just nice, you know. And when the big man come up here today, come talk, I'm sure him go reinforce all the things that he have said over the years. And we see the history that he's making in the parliament. And one of the first opposition leader to make the people them who own the house or claim to them own the house have to walk out of the house. Them have to leave the house. This man don't just come with pretty clocks, him come with plans for Jamaica. And before him even go in power, you see the plans them are implemented already. So trust me, when he gets the chance to go there, and as we say, we are here today also to make sure that Arville is our next MP for Western St. Mary. So we get rid of them all together, sweep them out. In the interest of time, I know that we have been on the road all day. So I'm not going to stay much longer up here. I want to nail one more point home before I leave. PNP thing, you not hear me PNP? If you not hear me, say me I hear you.
So me I hear you. You see right now, PNP thing, we talk about a thing named socialism. It's a together thing. It's a us thing. It's not a we thing. It's not a he thing. It's not a that man over there and that man over there thing. Our thing. All of the true socialists them, and I talk about just the words PNP. The true socialists them, the comrades them, we know what it means.
More time, them I wonder where I go forward with it, Jimmy. I wonder if I go feel, you hear that? Up until the end, setting place on fire again. Up until the end, setting place on fire again. Aye, different type of killer with no pretense.
Roll it. Sorry, Mr. Moderator, if me overdo my time, but I rock up best away there and the vibe nice and PNP nice. And me can't do no better, no blame me. And no blame it for no rum either, water me a drink from night. But blame it for the sweetness of PNP. Mark Gold in there, Harville there. We ready PNP, we ready PNP. If you're ready, put up the fence, put up the fence.
What you mean, man, up on the scene if I'm a step on? Now tackle the road without my weapon. Dollar give me the so
hold it, selector, hold it. Alright, me see the moderator walk up to my right. Me can't take in, me know what that mean. So let me say one more thing to my people. I me say it already and I go say it again. PNP thing, a us thing, a our thing. Alright? That means that we have to work together to make sure that we get all the opportunities for the people, for the youth them where come up, for all of the people them where work hard and deserve to see some form of reward. Alright? So big up all true comrades here who know the full meaning of PNP. Good night, one love, put the fist in the air. One love, PNP.
Well, and then, man, a king in her. Just remember when you're great, them try to fling in a girl. Go leave a pain in me heart, sweating on me shirt.
Comrades, Western St. Mary, I want you to make some noise for a good friend, a real friend, a big man when friends were few. Central St. Mary stood with us in Western St. Mary. Help me welcome the only PNP on the North Coast, Dr. Maurice Guy to the ceremony. And the real big man, we not talk about no fake doctor. We are talking about real doctor. Real doctor. Doctor. Comrades. Comrades. I want to ask you to do something for me. Comrades. Young and old comrades. Comrades. I want to ask you to do something for me. Take out your phone. I want to ask every single comrade here tonight to take out them phone. Take out your phone because PNP make we have cell phone in the country so PNP people can take out them phone. I want you to listen carefully to me now. Listen carefully. I want you to go to Facebook. So those of us, like those up in my age, where they're on Facebook, I want you to go and follow a page. I want every single person here tonight who is on Facebook to go and find the page called Omar Woodbine. Take out your phone, type in the page and follow the page, like the page, share everything on the page. Comrades, I want to put back on the phone. Me want you to follow the page Omar Woodbine on Facebook. And for the young people now, for those who are young and young at heart, the Lord has sent us a man. We shall call him Moses to lead us out of Egypt. So comrades, if you're on TikTok, I want you to follow the name Moses on TikTok because I'm going to lead us out of the political Egypt into the promised land. So every young people and those who are young at heart, I want you to follow Omar Woodbine on Facebook and follow the man called Moses on TikTok. Because of him, I go lead way out of the promise, into the promised land, and out of the political wilderness that is Egypt. Araka Bessa, how you feeling? No, sir. Rockabessa sound like them today. Let me do a roll call. Coronal Division, are you here? What about the Gale Division, are you here? Retreat Division, one day. So, the me are there, you know. So what you say? Bascobel Division must stay at top. So let me check it again. I'll start with it. Araka Bessa, let me hear you. Ready? So comrades, we're not wasting no time. We're not wasting no time. It's been a long day. So I want you to help me welcome the only man from Western St. Mary who know how to light fire. And when the man the light fire, you know, it can't quench and it can't cool. So help me welcome his worship, the mayor, comrade, councillor Fitzroy Wilson.
Yes, sir. He's a champion for the Bascobel Division. Clap your hand for the Stuart Town Division. Fisher Wilson, your name I call. Fisher Wilson, you standing tall. I know how that councillor can win your seat. I'm gonna make you stall. I'ma fix up Jamaica Pimban land. I'ma fix up Jamaica where you come from. I know this and God, 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 know this and God.
Good evening, Western St. Mary. Good evening, Araka Bessa. Let me hail up my next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson Golden. Big up yourself. I want to hail the right guy, the man from Central. And he's at Central for a good reason. Because he's central to all of us. And he's always extending himself to us over the years. Pick up yourself, the real general from Central. I want to acknowledge a long time I don't have a member of parliament. So tonight, it is the beginning of the road to success for Western St. Mary. I want you to help me to heal up the man, the real man, the next member of parliament for Western St. Mary, Comrade Omar Woodbine. Big up yourself, my general. I want to look. I'm on the go. Selector. If you play the music, you play the music. Don't play with me at Western St. Mary. There. Let me heal them say, one man a run up and down around Central St. Mary. Say him a future MP. This is the only future member of parliament for Central St. Mary. Big up yourself, Omar Newell. My next member of parliament for Central St. Mary. So this is the real future MP. Them camouflage everything and bogus everything. We will not take a bogus member of parliament as Central. Let me hail my councillors in waiting for Coronal Division and Hampstead Division on the stage tonight. Let me hail former councillor for both Gale Division and Bascobel Division, the veteran Comrade Michael Lawton. Big up yourself, Comrade Lawton. I want to also acknowledge the councillor for the Gale Division. But the man at hand now, the man, what them say, at the big house, we in a film place. So when you hail Councillor Roman Henry, the big house in our house. With all the protocols, I just want to say to everybody, as your mayor for St. Mary, I want to also extend a hearty welcome to Western St. Mary and to Arokobesa. I also want to acknowledge Team Wilson, all the people that has been supporting me over the years. I want Comrade Leader to know that we have some people around here, Comrade Leader, and they are bent on winning. They say that it's not you will be losing. It is not Comrade Woodbine that could be losing. It is all of us. Therefore, we have a vested interest to make sure that we win everything. Today was a testimony of what is to come. And I want to acknowledge some people from Arokobesa and other areas. Back in the days when I came in politics, I used to see Murray Peng. Rakabesa, you don't know Murray Peng? Big up Murray Peng. Big up Mr. Reed on a Colorian, former police officer. Them man they start with me every day. Rhino, Bandy, Iceman, Frando, Mampi, Mr. Land from Upper Wellington, Tali. All our people, them Team Wilson, big up on yourself. Because we have some generals in the shadows, and I carry it. One thing I'm saying to people, comrades, Western St. Mary is going to be won by the People's National Party. When I see, and I'm going to take it further, when I see young ladies from my division coming to a Arokobesa clinic and Port Mara clinic to get contraceptive, and they say none of the clinic, it means time come for a change. They don't have the pill, they don't have the injection. It says a lot about our health sector. When I see such man, I fix every parish council road and party leader, you drive on the road them. Tell me, if you was prime minister and you have a member of parliament would like this, you would have him run back one more election? Look for the road them where we travel today. I'm saying this to you. The member of parliament is going to come to everyone on the yard. And I know that him no eat from people. But by election time, he eat out of every dirty pot. Clean or dirty, eat out of it. Let me say this to you. Him a go make Funo friend while labor right. Come go and tell you no say, him have a little thing for go no. Him a go tell the voice for us, the loudmouth PNP them, say, me know you're PNP, but stay out of the race. This is between me and Woodbine. It took him 9 consecutive years to make him know, say, road bad for patch road. It took him 9 consecutive years to know, say, the school them want tablet. Because them have tablet in my ground in a Western St. Mary, say, my give out tablet. It took him 9 consecutive years to know, say, Light, now in some place, we sing at Jack's River, say light, I go come at Jack's River. It's a damn shame. No, I say it at Trails the other night. I go and say it again. Nobody know no secret for me. Because anybody have one secret, me talk it first. That means that you know nothing forget. And I'm saying to you now, be careful of your choices when this election is called. A lot of you know me say, come and want to support we. The biggest motorcade I saw was today, other than today, was 2007 with Comrade Delano Franklin. And after the Delano Franklin election, money run around street and lane and no sell out Delano Franklin. This time around, Orville Woodbine is going to benefit and we are going to win this election. Orville is a good youth. Orville has been representing people from before him in politics. He's not doing this because he's running for politics. He has been doing this for years. Him not no skeleton in my closet. Him don't have sticky fingers. He's a honorable youth. And now it is the time for the youth. I see when the election did call, them call about the three preke. The three preke line them up good. The thing is now, Chris Brown, Omar Newell, Omar Woodbine, it is going to be a clean sweep for St. Mary, for the People's National Party. I just want to understand something. It is not the time now to quarrel about who get plyboard. It is not the time to quarrel about who get fertilizer. It is not the time to quarrel about who get cement. It is the time for us to rally for a cause. The cause is to elect the People's National Party to government, to govern our health sector, our educational sector, and also our security industry in Jamaica. I want to big up all the police officers. They were on the road with us today and they did a tremendous job. Big up on yourself, police.
The new year, yeah, me want see the dollar sign, yeah. Me no bring the past, me eye blind, yeah. It's a new beginning, me a look for. No way 2009.
But here we know. We tell the teachers that when PNP win, you are going to win. Because you're going to get proper salary and you're going to get better taken care of. We tell the police them say, just hold on a little longer. Police car have for their station. Police bike have a service. You have to get your remuneration when you need to get it. We're saying to the nurses, we're saying to the health sector, hold on, help is on its way. I'm saying to Western St. Mary, hold on. We have never gone into opposition. And if all the pundits are saying that the People's National Party is going to win the next government, it is saying to us that Orville Woodbine have to win because PNP never win and be in opposition in Western St. Mary. So all of who have them problems, I say it Sunday, I'm going to say it again. Who don't like me, don't sacrifice Orville because of me. When you vote for me the other day, I may win. Vote for Orville too. I'm saying to you, I know what is coming. The airport, Ian Fleming International Airport is there. How much people from Western St. Mary is working there? How much people from Maracabessa is employed there? Let me say this to you. We have to mash up them like a dalios what them have going on here. If you don't wear green, your kids them can't get help to go back to school. If you don't wear green, all when you send your kids them to school and then come out with the biggest thing as nurses, then can't get employment in the health sector because labor right, I give people work and they don't qualify for work.
Family, family.
Listen now, well it's like that. When you got transport authority, some people down there are prosecute taxi man and them a taxi man too. You have some man down there are prosecute people and they can write the ticket. You have some of them down there who are driver and they need to learn to drive. All because they went there with a green armband. And we are saying that when we win, we are going to be responsible. And we are going to make sure that the people that has the educated and educational qualification gets the job. Listen now. I can't urge no more. I can't urge no more. I love the People's National Party. And I don't see anywhere else to go other than with the People's National Party. And I want to say to all of you gathered here today, join with me. I want to make Big House a councillor. I want to make Byfield a councillor. I want to make the Bossy councillor Wilson be a councillor. Help with to make Bossy Harville be member of parliament too. We are going to be on the road 2 or 3 shifts per day. We're not letting up. I am going to be there with Orville because I want to get an invitation to when they're swearing in at Duke Street. Because I want to be there as the mayor walking beside the 2 Omar. Walk into Parliament.
Some smile, some fight every
What is selector?
We rise to
Hold it. I will be there with Orville. Will you be there? Let me say that again. I will be there with Orville and the party leader. Will you be there? That means we want more car and bus than what we use today, that day. So party leader, you have to go help with. Carville, my brother, I want to say this to you. You have my 100% support. And I am not just saying, I am not just telling Harville that he has my support. I am showing him that he has my support. And I will walk in, talking, doing whatever we can. I just want Jamaica to understand that there's a new guy, there's a new gentleman coming into Western St. Mary. When you're in the diaspora overseas, and when you're in Kingston and Montego Bay, and you hear that the Member of Parliament for Western St. Mary, you can soon be able to look up, push up your chest, and feel proud. Because him no thief, no police car. I want to say this to you, that from Boscobel Division, look at us. I am saying to you, just looking at my back, for those who can read it and see what it says. What it says? It says, Boscobel Division, say Omar Woodbine. Rockabessa Division, you better say Omar Woodbine. Colonel Division, you better say Omar Woodbine. Ritchie Division, you better say Omar Division. Gale Division, you better say Omar Division. From the Boscobel Division. From the Boscobel Division. From the Boscobel Division. From the Boscobel Division to the rest of St. Mary, we want to say, Comrade Leader, we will deliver Boscobel Division whenever the election is called. And we're saying, from Boscobel Division, the word is love. One love, one heart, one destiny.
Heal the man, the man. Heal the man. It's worship. The mayor, the real fireman. Boscobel Division. And the mayor, let me tell you now, because we are PNP and we believe in education. EduTech say they must send 3 tablets come. And the mayor says he's giving away one of those tablets to some bright comrade here today. And the question from the mayor is, the first person to answer that question, when was His Worship the Mayor, Comrade Councillor Fitzroy Wilson? Man say once asking questions.
My question, man, you can ask my question, man. We have a prize. And you know Boscobel Division boasts a long time. Don't. Me sure Smaddy and I crowd have a win one tablet tonight. The question is, when was the first time Fitzroy Wilson was elected as councillor? When was the first time Fitzroy Wilson was elected as councillor? Me here the year. 1 2 month. Yeah. Huh? No. All right. She said 2012 have she first said so.
Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. Comrades, comrades, we have some friends in the house. I hear that Northeast Senton is in the house. Give them a Western St. Mary welcome. Former Member of Parliament, Comrade Richard Parchment is in the house. Make him feel welcome. So comrades, we're moving it quick and fast. And I told you, when friends were few, Western St. Mary had a friend. And even now, although some people say, I will go win, so them turn with friend, Western St. Mary still have that friend. But I'm going to make him wait little, or not too fast. He has provided a young man to take the baton from him. And so over in Central St. Mary, we can almost say from tonight the election is over because PNP have a winner, a real champion in Central St. Mary. Help me welcome young Omar Newell, next member of Parliament for Central St. Mary.
You can't have prosperity without power. And it's only the arm green is melting to take a shower. Man of the key in the hour. You see the year you have to spell enough sense. Enough waste MPs a start broke bench. Classman broke, tell him go on up. Then God kill me if PNP now win this again. Never know mother live to see leave by right flap.
You know, sir, the big artist, this Omar Newell, do well with Newell, I represent for Youngstar, young artist.
As a big artist.
Your time.
Boss.
As a big artist. Comrade leader, comrade chairman of the meeting, comrade MP, Dr. Guy, comrade MP in waiting, my friend and brother, comrade Omar Woodbine. 2 Omar them a go down there, you know. We are going to Parliament. Big up yourself, bro. Comrade, His Worship the Mayor, my friend. Big up yourself, Comrade Willow. Comrades are not going to talk long. I'm not talking long at all, but just a few quick things to address. I hear my brother spoke his truth that there is one future member of parliament for Central St. Mary. I want to be a little bit more precise. I want to tell you that Omar Newell is the next member of parliament for Central St. Mary. And I'm not trying to be prophetic, but I have a vision, comrade leader, that we're winning Central St. Mary by a minimum of 4,000 votes. And how I know we're winning by a minimum of 4,000 votes? We're winning by a minimum of 4,000 votes because I am the hardest working candidate in Central St. Mary. I bought some walking shoes in 2023 and I've been walking ever since. I'm walking and walking and walking, and the places I walked before I'm walking them again. And I'm walking and walking and I'm walking all the way until I reach Garden House. A non-stop walk. Now, comrades, Central St. Mary starts off with a certain advantage. When you have tried and true labor rights also telling their family that them rather not vote than vote against Omar Newell, then you know that any candidate sizing up have a problem. So I don't want you to spend a lot of time worrying about me. We have bigger battles to fight. And the information I got, Comrade MP, is that because they sent a man that they felt could pin me down in Central St. Mary, and he has not been able to carry out the mission, they are thinking about a change. But it don't matter who them send. We have a burial ground down at Central St. Mary for JLP candidates, and we're going to send them down there. Because it no matter who them send, Horace Clark beat them. It no matter who them send, Dr. Guy beat them and him beat them and him whack them and him beat them and him whack them. And it don't matter who them send, Newell go and turn up in a them throat because Central St. Mary a PNP place. Now, comrades, a lot of people have been asking me what I think our chances are in Western St. Mary. And I said to them, I think we're going through, but I have to wait until I come to Orokabesa. Because when I came to Orokabesa February last year, and I saw the crowd and I felt the energy, I knew that Big House gone clear. And I'll tell you, we had a running joke in my vehicle. My assistant was trying to find the back of the motorcade. And every time we saw a long stretch of road, we tell her, look and tell me if you can see the back of the motorcade. Because we count at least 2 miles a car, comrade leader. You're looking good tonight. You're looking wonderful tonight. I feel your energy tonight. And I'll tell you, the energy that you bring, that is what is going to carry Omar Woodbine down to Parliament. And so I want you to bring that same energy on your canvas. I want you to bring that energy on your door-to-door. I want you to bring that energy when you're engaging and interacting with your 1 in 20. Because motorcade is important, but it's not going to do it in and of itself. And so I'm charging you tonight to take nothing for granted. I'm charging you, if you're an indoor agent, to carry yourself as if you are the representative of the candidate when you go in that polling station. And if you're a cluster manager, you're an assistant campaign manager in your cluster. And if you're a PD captain and Omar never walked the place yet, tell them say him walking and him soon come. I walk it for him. Because, comrades, we have a lot at stake. And you have a candidate now who is chairman of his party, and you have the worst roads in St. Mary. You have a candidate who has served in several, MP, who has served in several ministries, and you have the worst roads. Your water infrastructure creaking. I want you to take a chance on a young man, Omar Woodbine, a man who has a heart for the people, who had an opportunity to go away, to go to Canada. I hear says the plane you're upon. I heard that Western St. Mary needed you and came off the plane and say you're coming to be the Moses for your people. And we're going to tell Pharaoh to let our people go.
I know for who did a chat for me name. Oh, if you see me mash up and drop on me face. No, me there, so I tap by the gate.
So comrades, you will see a lot more of me. And I want to big up my team from Central St. Mary. They go everywhere I go. You will see a lot more of me. You will see a lot more of me. So the only thing left for me to really ask you is, are you ready for quality representation in the form of Omar Woodbine? Are you ready for a Jamaica that is led by a prime minister who is a man of integrity? Well, comrades, if you are ready, from Central St. Mary, the word is love. God bless you.
Shut up, bro. Mark, everybody. Swave, Bunty, Swave, Dayton, Swave.
Time come.
Mark, Swave, Peter Philip, Swave.
Time come, comrades. Time come.
Palwell, Swave.
Comrades, you know, when you're there on the battlefield, you have some real PNP foot soldiers, some real warriors. And I hear the mayor big up Bascobel Division. And you know him passionate about Bascobel, but even more so about your neighboring town of Stewart Town. And comrades, we lost some real PNP soldiers in Stewart Town recently. And the mayor has requested a special song for 4 fallen soldiers, real PNP soldiers, fallen on the battlefield out of Stewart Town. Mr. Selector.
Yo, John, no stop. More time I take for granted the time when you spend with your friends. Now them gone. Used to split you early, not too when I ask you, you make me laugh. When me tell you some can't, you tell me some smart. Separate my heart to see your pass. When the preacher pray over your body that day, some me know me lose a friend.
Gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah.
Gone away. Put up your light up for your friend and we pass away. Gone away. You die so today then tomorrow you gone away. Gone away, yeah. Me feel it for you cause it's just a reason why you gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah. Hey.
Comrades, I want to heal you up, the man them are fallen. For real fallen soldier. My real brethren, comrade Yada. Comrade, Mia, I want you come big up the youth them yourself, you know, because you're youth them, you know. I could have do it, but I can't do it like you. You're soldier.
Play back the song there. Selector, play back that song there. The other day we have a tragic, hold it on. We had a tragic accident in a Stewart Town the other day. I will use 4 good youth. So I just want party leader to know how important them youth is to us. I want to big up Brandon, Yada, Mario, and Chaddy. Some a real soldier them dead and gone. And if I did anyhow no, me that still have to call on them stage and big them up. The parents, family and friends are these 4 generals. Rest assured, the People's National Party is praying with you, and we have no back. Big up on yourself. 2 more songs.
I've dreamt about my own death, which makes me appreciate life more.
Hey, I'll crush you, dust
I've also had dreams about more.
Gone away, yeah. Gone away, yeah.
Real fallen soldier, real PNP soldier.
Gone away, yeah.
gone away. Put up your lighter for your friend, them we pass away. Gone away.
So, comrades, you see that you have representatives who are not just in it for the hype. You have representatives who really care about the people and feel it when them people not with him. You hear Omar Newell said the Central St. Mary team go with him wherever he goes. And you hear the mayor. So you know when you choose a PNP representative, you're in good hands. And talking about good hands, comrade, them try to lick him down. Them pick him up and bounce right back. In a 2020, when them a thief every seat, them say all the seats in St. Mary gone. Them say him cannot win. But we have a friend. The real guy, the one guy, the true guy. Help me welcome the one doctor, Horace Guy, Central St. Mary.
To the foundation of the music, to all the godfathers who set it. You know, you have some little people don't know respect. As a matter of fact, them so hard men for the elders, but you see the elders then? You see the elders then? Tell them, say, watch it. When the nurse on the pet, when the dribble on the soda, when the powder. When the better respect the elder entertainer. When the nurse on the pet, when the dribble on the soda, when the powder. All of the foundation said respect for some little entertainer. What is the matter with them?
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Party Leader, and the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson Golding. Comrade, next Member of Parliament for Western St. Mary, and my brother, ALL Woodbine. Comrade, the next Member of Parliament, we're going to walk in that great constituency as an MP, Comrade Omar Newell. The worship, the mayor. My brother, every time. Comrades on the platform, comrade councillors, comrade councillor candidates. When I drove in tonight and I see the crowd, I say I have a message for the party leader tonight. And party leader, the message is that whenever such man call the election, whether he call it tomorrow or he call it in September or whenever I want to call it, I want to tell you that from White River to Dover, from the North Coast coastline to the border with Northeast St. Catherine, you have 3 constituencies in the winning column of the People's National Party. And why I tell you that, party leader, why I'm telling you that, is that the people of St. Mary fed up with the government that is happening. You know, party leader, today I was in my private medical office, and a lady come inside there, and me say you need to do an x-ray because you fall down and you lick your foot. Why you send me? Me say me I send you down at the hospital. Me tired of me can't be afraid of that place, doctor. Me say, not a be, me afraid of it. Me say, all right, Port Maria then. She say, me afraid of it likewise. Me no want here right now. Me no want go down to me say tough town place because me afraid for it. Now, comrade, I don't know this lady to be a PNP. But if she can say that, comrades, it tells what the ordinary Jamaican man and woman feel when them go in the health sector. Comrades, all of you from St. Mary know that 2 Mondays ago we had grazing. You remember? Grazing show down on Otter Bay. And party leader, I don't want that truck that disturb me, you know. A PNP. All right. Big him up. Big him up. A PNP. Party leader. I was in the tour with the minister, the state minister of agriculture. And within that tour, you have some senior laborites in this country. I don't talk St. Mary laborite. I talk laborite of national importance. And I had this shock of my life, comrade. One of them who me know quite well. Draw me aside, party leader, and whisper in my ears and say, oh, no must get rid of them people, you know. Comrade,
for your labor right to tell me, say we in the PNP must get rid of the labor right government. It tells you something that is not only PNP want to suffer, but everybody in this country suffer, including labor right. And them labor rights can't talk about it because they're afraid.
Side now, another man wants to take over.
Comrades, time come to get rid of this corrupt government. Time come to get a better health service in this country. Time come to prevent the waiting from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the hospital the next day to get medical attention. Time come for a better education system in this country. Time come for better roads in this country. Time come for better water supply in this country. And comrades, let me tell you, the only party that can bring that is the People's National Party. So I say to you, comrades, I say to you that if you are prepared to have a better Jamaica, if you are prepared to have a better Jamaica for your children and your children's children, when the election shall have been called, you will do, I want you to listen to me carefully, you will do like what the big labor rights said in Sam Sharp Square in 2002 when he stood on the platform and said, when you're going to the polling station, you must put your X beside the head. So, comrades.
Sky, are you? All the respect and ice uncle. Like a flag, hear me now. Some booty, dig it way. No respect, disrespect, in all aspects. Someone don't know who them are dealing with.
So, comrades, the message I bring is that all sector of the Jamaican population sees the need to change this government. And they don't just want to change the government, they want to see the People's National Party as the next government. It's a case where, comrades, they have recognized that based on the history of the party is the best bet to lead this country. So I say to you all, my comrades, tonight, I say to you, make sure that you get every one of the comrades and those who are sitting on the fence and even the labor rights to come out and vote for the People's National Party. Tell them nobody now gonna know who them a vote for because they're voting behind the screen. Because they are voting for a better Jamaica. Comrades, as the member of parliament who the chairman said, don't know how to lose. I am saying to you, I don't belong to any losing party in the next general election. So I am calling on you all to come out and to give your candidates, give Arville, Western St. Mary, give Omar, Newell, Central St. Mary, and we have a comrade who couldn't come tonight. Give Chris Brown, Southeast St. Mary. One love, comrade.
Hail the man, comrades. Anybody, a comrade has lost their car key. It's the remote, a black square remote car key. Look around, if you see a car key and you know it's not yours, it's one of your fellow comrades who need their car to drive home tonight. Don't leave your comrade stranded. If you find the key, bring it up here and we'll give it to the comrades. So comrades, how are you feeling? Western St. Mary, you ready? Coronal Division, are you ready? Gale Division, are you ready? Retreat Division, are you ready? Bascabel Division, you ready? Arakabessa, let me hear you. If you're ready, Western St. Mary, I present to you your next member of parliament, a man of integrity, a man of action. Help me welcome Comrade Arville Woodbine. Let me hear you say, one Arville, one Woodbine.
Listen, go and sing, madam. Some of the people know the girls don't function in my place, isn't it?
Watch it, we outa. Reasonable don't outa. Found the black outa. Rock up better out ya, PG out ya. Send me area my ground. And if you this sport, brother, you will lie down. Not a be a killer, send up my guns. And if you this a idea, you try run. Yeah, send me area.
Comrades of Western St. Mary, comrades of the Colonel Division, Grove, Jeffreytown, Windsor Castle, Springfield, Wood Park, Bagnall Spring. Big up on yourself. The Retreat Division, are you here? The Gale Division, are you here? Boscobel, Stuart Town, are you here? Orokobesa, big up on yourself. Comrades, Comrade Chairman, big up yourself. Comrade Chairman is my campaign manager. He has been on the road with me without always extending and doing his job without payment. This is what he contributes to Western St. Mary. No payment at all. But he's always on a call for Western St. Mary. Big up yourself, Nancy Rose. Comrade Leader, our next Prime Minister, welcome to the West. Big up yourself, boss. Comrade Guy, my boss and my children doctor. Big up yourself. My mayor, my friend, PNP warrior. Big up yourself. Comrades, comrade caretakers, council caretakers, past councillor. Welcome to our constituency tour and mass meeting. Comrades, it was a great day. Peaceful, nice, incident-free, and I'm happy, comrades, for everything today. I appreciate you guys for coming out and showing Montague that his days in Western St. Mary, them over. I mentioned this before, that Montague can't win me in Western St. Mary. Today, I confirm that. We started in the Colonel Division purposefully because he said it's his division. Comrade Leader, you think Colonel Division is JLP based on what you saw today, sir? PNP garrison that, my place. I'm coming off the hill with 2,000 plus in this general election. JLP will never see our Queen and I go see where. Montague and I go see where. We're standing in the Colonel Division this time. The Retreat Division, our original garrison PNP area, will be taking back the Retreat Division this time. Gale Division, Young Byfield, my friend, big up yourself. We're going to work with Young Byfield and hold the Gale Division together because we want to give the JLP 5 love this time in Western St. Mary. Can only 5 divisions. Comrades, it's not an easy task, but it's not hard. Because I have 43,000 votes on the voters list. And with Montague, best result. And with the PNP, they were at about 19,000. So I have over 20,000 votes in St. Mary that never came out. And I want some of that. So is that if or when we're going to beat Montague, but it's by how much we're going to beat Montague. We want to give a 1,000 and a 1,500 margin this time. The votes are there. Comrades, the votes are there. Let this transform into voting that we saw today. Let the motorcade and the noise and the vibes transform into votes. Because at the end of the day, it's a numbers game and our votes are important. So we want the votes and the ballot box, not just drive around and make noise. We want this for Winston St. Mary. So my grandmother, 84 years old, in the crowd. We want this for her. My second son is here, just enumerated and get verified. He's here with me today. We want it for him. Because although I can afford to leave Jamaica, I'm not leaving Jamaica and I'm not leaving Western St. Mary. If you're not China man and India man can take. We are building this together. And whole Western St. Mary together, comrades. Comrades, under the People's National Party, those roads will be fixed. Under the People's National Party, affordable housing will come into St. Mary. We're not going to stay like Montague. We're using friends them sell illegal lands out here, and nobody can talk about it because they're afraid. I have proof. We have government lands here based on discussion with Senator Floyd Morris, who is going to be the next housing minister. St. Mary is going to bring a couple thousand low-income housing in St. Mary for our youths and for government workers and for people who are not working as much as some people. We're not talking about a $40 million and $20 million house. We're talking about a house where you can use a benefit, 7.5, and buy a unit. That's what we're going to bring in Western St. Mary. Comrades, we're going to bring back agriculture in Western St. Mary. St. Mary was one of the greatest places for a banana. Western St. Mary was one of the greatest things for green banana and agricultural products. And Montague went to Case, which is the agriculture school, under his leadership, he made agriculture gone to the dogs. The man is of no use to Western St. Mary. And I'm saying, comrades, just give it a chance. And if one term, in the first term, you know, it's a difference in the life, vote me out the second term. Because it just like one term for a person to make a difference in a constituency. This man are there 9 years, plus 4 more, 13 years as member of parliament, 3 years as councillor, 2 terms as mayor, over 40 years Montague has been in Western St. Mary. I can't figure now, man. So St. Mary, help me to bring the changes that we want into Western St. Mary. Help me to vote out this wicked man that have us under bondage and campaigning and lies. The Maesnal water project, he lied about it with his prime minister. The commercial space beside the airport, he lied about it. He said he's going to give us house in Galena. There's no such plan. He said he's going to fix Brockway. Brockway already. And this one, the Prime Minister was here a couple weeks ago. So comrades, Western St. Mary, let us unite. Let us push our differences aside. And let us move Western Semi forward. Comrades, last but not least, I see man, my flag out the whole of the place. I want to get intimidated. And I'm going to say this. And I said it in retreat. Mark my word, like the boss name. Montague is going to get the biggest political flagging in the next general election.
Step up and wave your flag. Come step up and wave your rag. Step up, PNP, we don't come to play.
Behave yourself, comrade. What kind of wine that? Comrades, it's been a long day. I'm happy, and I hope you're happy. I am a straightforward person. My business place is in Stuart Town. Anybody can find me. Comrades, let's just go home peacefully. Get home safely, comrades. Get home safely. Because as comrade, me I just said the last four comrades in the Stuart Town. You know, so get home safely, comrades. And we're going to show JLP that Western Semi is no joke thing. This is no joke thing. We're going to bring back this in for the People's National Party, comrades. So comrades, hold tight, comrades, let us unite and bring this home for the People's National Party. One love, comrades. One heart, one destiny.
Hear the man, a year MP now. The man of action, a wind of change is blowing to Western St. Mary. Comrades, EduTech Aid gave you the first tablet. I hear them have 2 more tablets to give you. And so I'm going to ask Comrade Emmanuel to come and ask you his question and, of course, give you his tablet.
All right, I'm not going to take long. Comrades, how you feel? Which year was Comrade Mark Golding first appointed to the Senate of Jamaica? No. Yes, come around. Hey! So, I go and make sure, what should I? All right, so another question. Oh, yeah. You got to come after that. Hold on, answer the question again. Which year is it? Can you verify?
2007.
Say it louder, man.
2007, man.
All right, 2007. Comrade leader. No, hold on. No, stop.
Comrade Woodbine. Okay.
My time. No, I have a question. It's going to be a hard question. Comrades, enough people know this. After my friend Joe Silvia lost the election, 2016, there was nothing near for the People's National Party. I became the chairman for this constituency. Under my stewardship, I interviewed and installed Comrade Byfield and Comrade Big House Henry and watch them become councillors for this constituency. Comrades, give me the year when I was the chairperson for Western St. Mary. I want that year.
Yo! Comrades, it's been a long day. As I say, a wind of change is blowing. Western St. Mary has never been in opposition. And I want to tell you that Omar Woodbine will be the next member of parliament in Western St. Mary. And therefore, comrades, Omar is a man of integrity, clean hands, pure heart, full of talent. Your next Prime Minister of Jamaica will be. Your next Prime Minister of Jamaica, help me welcome Comrade Mark Jefferson Golding. Jamaica must win.
Yeah. Well, this is Beanie Man representing for Mark Golding, a.k.a. Marky G. Yeah, them not bad like we. Now them know we. Them just see it. Yeah, man, on them TV. Zaga, Z. Stand digga digga ding dang digga digga ding dang digga digga ding dang dang. Marky G, I know you are champion. Everybody wave on the right hand. Put up your fist, hey! Marky G, we don't know, so none of them not likely. See them all hype up, but that's still not spitely. Holding a cut and go through because I love in our yard. And none of them care. Hey, Marky G, we don't know, so none of them not likely. So me a go stand up in them face to that.
Pull up that, selector. Pull up that. Comrade Chairman of the meeting, my colleague and friend, Dr. Maurice Guy, MP for Central, St. Mary. Your Worship the Mayor, big up, Comrade Fitzroy Wilson. Candidates, Omar Newell and Comrade Omar Arville Woodbine, the man of the hour. Yeah, man. Comrade Byfield, big up yourself. Comrade Big House, big up yourself. Comrade Veen, big up yourself too, man. All the comrades on the platform. Comrades, workers and warriors, foot soldiers and supporters of the People's National Party here in Western St. Mary. The word is love. Comrades, when I came here today and we started on the border and we moved through this constituency and we pass people in the nooks and crannies, highways and byways, hills and valleys, I said to myself, former Minister Montague, you have a problem. You have a big problem. Because the energy for the PNP in Western St. Mary turn up. And the people are saying, this young man here, this capable, dedicated comrade, Arville Woodbine, is the man who they want to send to Garden House to represent you and represent you well. I have every confidence in Comrade Woodbine. He is a man with a serious attitude. He is a man with a caring heart. He is a man who knows how to get things done. A businessman, a self-made man, a family man. And I know he won't rip you off. I know he won't abuse his position. I know he won't discriminate against anyone. Because he believes that Jamaica come first. And I know that he will do the People's National Party proud in the way that he represents you as your member of parliament when the time comes. So comrades, I have to ask you, are you ready to deliver Comrade Woodbine as your MP for the People's National Party? Yeah, man. I can see and can hear, I can feel Western St. Mary is ready for the People's National Party. And whenever them call it, Whether sooner or later, and it can't be much later, because their back is now against the wall. It is going to be our time. And you know, you have a situation where the MP for this constituency is the chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party, but he's not fit and proper to sit in the cabinet. What can go so? What can go so? In the same way that the Prime Minister of Jamaica can't have his Integrity Commission declaration certified, so he's not fit to be Prime Minister of Jamaica. And the fact that he's running back for a third term, even though he committed himself to 2 terms back in 2016, another failed promise that was never delivered. He is not ready. He should not be eligible. He should not be running again to be Prime Minister of the country. Comrades, Jamaica needs a government that can deliver a vision of hope for the people. And the government must be based on a strong ethical foundation. A government that knows right from wrong. A government that knows that the resources of the people are not there for friend and company to benefit from, but are for the people's benefit and the people alone. A government that has a vision to uplift the people and take the country forward in one accord, in a unified approach of progress. We need to move from where we are now, where Jamaica's aspirations for the most part are to migrate, to leave our shores because they don't see hope here under this government. We need to turn that around. We need to build a more productive economy, an economy that generates wealth for our people. It must be built on investing in our human capital, our people, through strengthening the education system, fixing the early childhood and primary system, which is now failing so many young people, delivering over 30% of primary school students into the secondary system, and they can't read and write. They can't do basic arithmetic. We can't build a country like that, comrades. The People's National Party is determined to fix that problem, which is the source of so many other problems. We're determined to have a training system where we work closely with the private sector, where the state training agencies and the private sector work hand in hand to train people to be fit for the jobs that are being created in the 21st century. We have a vision of a strong economy based on the use of technology, driven by a workforce that is first rate and is better than any other in the world. And that is where we are committed to education, and we're committed to training. And our people need housing. Housing in Jamaica has been a situation where affordable housing for the people has been left behind. The houses which are built for the most part under the Labour Party are houses that none of you can afford. They don't care about the people's needs. There's a huge unfulfilled demand for affordable housing. And with Professor Senator Floyd Morris, we're determined to build 50,000 affordable houses in our first term of office.
And the roof over my head, and the roof over my head.
And we're working on it already, comrades. Identifying the lands where we can build those houses. Identifying the designs of the houses. Using modern approaches, climate-friendly approaches, with water harvesting and solar energy. Delivering a house at an affordable price. And we're going to reform the National Housing Trust to bring it back to its original vision as an instrument of progress for the people. It was Michael Manley's institution, and we want to return it to its original cause. We're no longer going to take $11.4 billion a year out of the Housing Trust to fund the budget of the government and them talk about no new taxes. That money should be used to build affordable houses for the people. We're going to create a fund out of that $11.4 billion that we're not going to take out of the Housing Trust so that we can provide grants to first-time purchasers. Young people up to the age of 35 who are contributing at least 2 years to the Housing Trust. When they buy their first home, they will be eligible for a grant of $500,000 to help them pay the deposit on that house. Because we want to help young people get onto the ladder of ownership so they can improve their lives for themselves and their families. We have a number of plans in housing. For public sector workers, we want to reintroduce the special interest rates that were taken away by this government. For public sector workers, we want to say, when you buy a house, you have 3 months before you have to start paying your mortgage so you can sort things out, buy your furniture and so on. We're thinking about the people. We have the rent-to-own scheme for all those who are informally employed and can't prove their income because they don't get a pay slip. But them make them money. They can go into the house and occupy it as a tenant, paying rent equal to the mortgage. And as long as they make the commitments for, say, 6 months, we'll say, yes, you have proved that you're worthy to get a mortgage, even though you can't produce a pay slip. And we will bring them to the mortgage and bring in the mortgage and make them into owners, and they can move forward with their lives. The People's National Party is thinking about the needs of the people. In the area of education, one of the reasons why we're having such problems in the education system is because of the high rates of absenteeism. Absenteeism is when children are not going to school 5 days a week. And many of the times it's because the parents can't afford the lunch money or the bus fare or taxi fare. So we are going to guarantee that all needy students will get at least one hot meal a day at school when they attend school, at primary and secondary school. At least one hot meal a day. And as the economy improves, we'll extend it to breakfast and lunch. We're also going to provide a subsidy for rural children to help them get to school and back. $2,500 a week. Because right now, it's unaffordable for many rural families. We don't have a proper rural transportation system in Jamaica yet. And until we establish that, we're going to help children to get to school. Right now, 7,500 children benefit on the path for some kind of subsidy. We're going to increase that subsidy to the amount I mentioned, and we're going to extend it initially to 20,000 children. And as the economy improves, we're going to take it up and up and up. And comrades, right now, under this government, the imported food bill has gone up from 800 million to over 1.4 billion US dollars a year, imported food. And we're saying a lot of those imports are impacting our farmers, especially when those imports are brought in by importers who get special permits through friend and company business. And the labor rights are famous for that. We're going to say some of those import taxes that are being collected on that food, we're going to establish a fund for agriculture, an agriculture development fund to help our farmers to move forward, help them to be more productive, help them with things like fertilizer, irrigation systems and storage. Storage for goods to reduce post-harvest losses. Right now in Jamaica, 30% of what is produced ends up spoiling after harvest because there's no proper storage or transportation systems for the farmers.
Come a special dedication to all farmers, whether you live a sentence or in a Nova. Cause this is Mr. Cat the Beer back rider. The style when me a go get them a go run Jamaica. And in a London I me say in America. And in a Canada I me say in a China. It name the Vinaya style, the Vinaya style.
Super Cat, the general. So St. Mary, Western St. Mary, we have a new deal coming for farmers. Right now, we want to push up the arable lands in this country that are covered by irrigation and serviced by irrigation. We've got to invest heavily in irrigation, in farm roads and other systems, credit, to provide financial credit to farmers so that they can afford the working capital to produce. We have to get that number down. There's no reason why we should be spending so much foreign exchange on imported food when Jamaica produces some of the best food in the world. Some of the best yam, some of the best banana, some of the best cassava, some of the best turmeric, some of the best ginger, some of the best cocoa, and of course, some of the best good ganja, which I decriminalized back in 2015. So you can't go to jail for a split or a chalice. Market G do that. But we have a government we're not ready. We have a government that is not ready. Right now, the Integrity Commission referred the Prime Minister for further investigation for his illicit enrichment situation to the FID, the Financial Investigations Division. And we have heard a U.S. government report say that only around a third of the positions at the FID are filled. 2/3 are not filled. It is being starved of resources, so it can't do its job effectively. It doesn't even have a leader in place now. They have an acting leader who is an ICT manager, not an investigator. Those things don't happen by accident, comrades. Those things are all part of the scheme to maintain Jamaica in the grips of a corrupt government. The people must take sleep and mark death. We have an election coming up. They're going to be running all kind of money and make all kind of promises. Promises are a comfort to a fool. And they haven't been doing things for 9 years. All of a sudden you see them run up and down doing things that they've ignored and neglected for so long just because they want a third term. But no, they don't deserve a third term. And no, the Jamaican people are not fools. And no, they will not get back into Jamaica House because the PNP is coming with a program for the people. And the people want to see change. And we will deliver that change. Are you ready,
Step
people?
aside now, another man wants to take over. Cause you don't know what you got. So now it's time to do.
Comrades and friends, the change of which I speak is based on a solid ethical foundation. We want a government where the people can trust that they're not being deceived, that they're not being lied to, that they're not being ripped off by those who have obtained power in the name of the people but are using it to further their own well-being and that of their friend and company. We need a government that is focused on uplifting the people by tackling the very serious challenges we have in our social sector, in our health sector, as Dr. Guy has described, in our education system, as I've already mentioned. And we'll build a strong foundation for our economy so that it is more versatile and more resilient by building agriculture and building logistics and building the creative industries, supporting our musicians, our artists, and all of the other creatives. We have a $1 billion fund we're going to establish to help to get our creatives moving forward to be productive, because Jamaica is a brilliant place. Jamaica is a creative place. Brand Jamaica based on our music, based on our culture, based on Rastafari vibes, based on lots of great things that we've achieved over the years, can deliver a stronger economy for us. But we have to get behind our creative sector and let them produce. So comrades, this is a serious election. This is an election that will give Jamaica a chance to move out of the morass, out of the mire in which it finds itself under the Jamaica Labour Party, and move it in a positive direction of hope under the government of Mark Jefferson Golding. Comrades, when I toured St. Mary today, the western section, I felt the vibes of the people. They were happy to see us. It was like PNP is having a revival. PNP is having a resurgence. PNP is standing up tall and strong in accordance with our great tradition, from Norman Manley coming through to Michael Joshua Manley, coming through to PJ Patterson, the great infrastructure man, to Portia, Lucretia, Simpson Miller, Mama P, who had unending love for the people. Big up Sister P. And of course, Peter David Phillips, the great statesman, the finance minister that took us out of financial ruin and put us on a path of sustainable development. Comrades, we have a proud record. Don't listen to their propaganda. Don't let their lies fool you. Don't let their little dollars trick you. Stand firm. We know where we are going. We're on the road to progress again. God bless you all. Power to the people, I say. Power to the people, I say. Power to the people. One love, comrades. God bless you all.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. tonight's gonna.
Comrades, it's been a long day. Thank you all for coming. Western St. Mary, a wind of change is blowing. Your new MP and Jamaica's new Prime Minister. Comrades, let's all stand. Jamaica, arise.
The trumpet has sounded, my countrymen all, so awake from your slumber and answer the call. The torch has been lighted, the dawn is at hand. Who joins in the fight for his own native land? Land of my birth, I pledge to thee, loyal and faithful, true to thee.
Have a good night, comrades. Thank you for coming out. One love, Western St. Mary.
Hawks each one of them rich like way. Hawks each one of them rich like way. Bitch up, man, bitch up, bitch up. Bitch up, man, bitch up, bitch up. Ice in the wrist, with ice in the mouth. Bitch up. Hey yo, blum them. Bitch up for bitch. This time I'm not fucking up. But the beast fat cool, fit up. Everyone I'm made up.
Me know one up, girl, that slaps my.
Turn the Glock with the switch. Throw that ass, that's my little bitch. Love how you pose if you come in your group. Each one of them rich like way. Hawks each one of them rich like way.
Heli up, say they made the bongs. Made the rest need funds. We got money, better yet we got guns. Sick in our head, better yet we ban guns. Say about the better no shot bun. One IQ and we go fuck up them fun. Put up and panic.
400k, give me this Glock shit. 800k for broom. Gunpowder, I chop in on my Rolex. Smarty my breath touch Louis V shoes. Darkness, put a belt on the